Welcome to Kitchen Heritage, where charm meets tradition. In today's video, we'll explore the cozy elegance of an English cottage kitchen, filled with classic details, rich textures, and timeless warmth. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more heartwarming kitchen inspirations that feel like home. Soft sunlight spills through leaded glass windows, casting golden patterns across checkered terracotta tiles. The warmth of cream-painted cabinetry contrasts beautifully with butcher block countertops. A gingham curtain flutters gently beneath the farmhouse sink, where brass fixtures gleam softly. Everything feels warm, lived in, and timeless. A worn pine table stands proudly at the kitchen's center, surrounded by mismatched spindle chairs. Its surface bears faint scratches and faded polish, a sign of cherished meals and shared stories. Above, a dried lavender bundle hangs from an oak beam, its scent mingling with the earthy notes of morning tea. A collection of blue and white porcelain teapots lines a quaint open shelf, each one slightly different, yet forming a perfect whole. Below, floral print wallpaper peeks behind stacked dishes and copper pans. The light dances across these surfaces, bringing a soft sparkle to this picture of English countryside serenity. From the corner, a classic range cooker in soft cream anchors the space with timeless grace. Its enamel surface glows in the morning light. A floral embroidered oven mitt dangles nearby, and a row of wooden spoons rests in a ceramic jar, ready to stir homemade preserves or bubbling stews. The hearth is framed with Delft tiles, hand-painted and slightly imperfect. Ivy creeps along the sill, blurring the line between kitchen and garden. A well-used mortar and pestle rests on the stone counter. Everything here feels intentional, curated over generations, with a deep sense of pride and affection. Near the window seat, a vase of fresh peonies brings in blushing pink tones, their petals full and romantic. The cushion beneath is made of faded floral chintz, inviting one to pause and daydream. Outside, glimpses of climbing roses hint at the blooming beauty beyond the kitchen walls. Framed botanical prints line the walls between vintage copper pans. Their soft hues and delicate detail echo the garden's charm. The gentle hum of an old clock fills the air, ticking steadily as sunlight warms the cream cabinetry and the worn brass handles beneath each curved drawer. hand-painted Welsh dresser holds a story in every cup and saucer. Some chipped, some cracked, all cherished. Beneath it, lace doilies edge the shelves, and beside it, a small bouquet of foxgloves and daisies adds whimsy and life to the corner, inviting attention with their wild garden spirit. Above the range, a pot rack crafted of wrought iron suspends copper skillets that catch and scatter the light. The patina tells of many meals lovingly prepared. Beneath it, a tiled backsplash in sage and cream whispers of English meadows and quiet woodland walks. Open shelving offers a curated display of cookbooks, honey jars, and jam-filled weck jars. The glass reflects the afternoon light, turning preserves into glowing jewels. Tucked in the corner, a basket of fresh eggs rests beside a small cutting board strewn with wild thyme and rosemary sprigs. On a back wall, vintage spice tins bring in tones of russet, teal, and mustard, faded just right by time. Their placement seems effortless yet curated. The surrounding plaster walls carry a faint textured brushstroke, soft and inviting, complementing the honeyed light that touches everything in its path. A tiered cake stand on the table showcases scones with golden crusts and clotted cream nearby. A linen napkin with scalloped edges lies folded beside delicate floral china. The table setting is humble but rich with heritage, ready for tea and conversation in a cozy moment suspended in time. In a quiet alcove, a glass-fronted cabinet displays antique jelly molds and delicate crystal glasses. The glass slightly fogged with age adds mystery. Outside the window, ivy climbs across weathered stone, filtered light making the pewter tones of the cabinet shimmer like something out of a childhood storybook. A cozy Aga range sits nestled between thick butcher block counters, its curved edges softened with wear. A plaid tea towel hangs from the handle, and the scent of baked bread lingers in the air. Behind, an aged oak beam casts a long, comforting shadow across the hearth. soft ticking sound comes from a vintage wall clock with Roman numerals, its paint slightly flaked at the edges. Its presence, quiet and persistent, reminds us of time's gentle rhythm in this slow-living kitchen, where every detail honors craftsmanship and tradition over speed or trend. Herbs hang in tidy bunches from hooks beside the back door. Sage, thyme, lavender, all dried with care. The painted door, in a muted robin's egg blue, opens to the garden path. Light streams in, dappled with green, casting shadows that dance gently across the flagstone floor. A wicker basket sits by the fireplace, filled with folded wool blankets in tartan and herringbone patterns. Above it, a mantel shelf holds framed pressed flowers, their petals delicate and papery. Everything whispers of English charm, layers of texture and nostalgia stitched into every frame of the story. The scent of freshly steeped Earl Grey tea mingles with beeswax polish, a pairing that feels both domestic and sacred. A ceramic teapot with tiny forget-me-nots rests atop a crocheted coaster. A sideboard nearby holds a still life of apples, antique books, and a pewter candlestick with a soft glow. Mullioned windows frame a soft countryside view, with gentle hills and fluttering lace curtains in the breeze. The sill is lined with terracotta pots, each one cradling kitchen herbs. A robin briefly rests outside, its chirp blending with the distant bleat of sheep, completing this countryside kitchen reverie. As evening approaches, candlelight flickers in antique holders on the dining table, casting gentle shadows on whitewashed walls. The kitchen becomes golden and quiet, filled with the comforting hum of twilight. Every element, from the grain of the wood to the faded wallpaper, wraps the room in timeless cottage embrace. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the heart of English cottage kitchen charm. We hope you found inspiration in every cozy corner and timeless detail. If you enjoyed the video, please share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more classic kitchen stories from Kitchen Heritage.